Students having a mentor allows them to connect with a community member that has experience in an area that is of interest to them, but that isn't their parent or teacher. It isn't somebody who may have their own agenda with this student, but rather it's somebody who's just simply there to provide them information, to give them guidance, and to answer their questions as honestly as they possibly can and share with them their experiences.
I believe that mentors have more experience in a certain field of study while teachers kind of have a general look on the world. And I think with a mentor you get more details about the real world, whereas with a teacher and a parent it's just kind of more broad.
The most enjoyable thing about being a mentor is just the enthusiasm that I get from Sydney and just her thinking about the world in a whole new, fresh way. And you know, that she wants to learn from somebody like myself, and the fact that, boy, there's lessons that, there's just insight that I can provide her that hopefully at some point in her life she remembers, and it's a little easier for her than it was for me. That and just the fact that it's really fun to use some of the resources that are available to me to help her connect to areas of interest, like, you know, actuarial science. So we're gonna go see a friend of mine who's an actuary, and she's going to learn what she does. So, I don't know, I just think all that's fun.
Everything's about establishing relationships. So the first thing that we've been doing is just establishing a relationship. So, you know, you can trust each other and feel that you can speak frankly and freely.
I think it's important to have a mentor or someone that you can talk to, because you're able to get different viewpoints because they're not my parents or my teachers, and I can ask them more questions relating to the business world, because I know my dad's in business, but I don't necessarily want to ask him all the questions that I could ask my mentor.
Being able to talk to more and more high school students and see what it is, how you can connect, that will really, really help me in the future, along with the fact that I do have employees that are younger, and being able to connect with them will also help me.
Well, with the mentor, you go in with a goal in mind, right? So I want to be a developer, and then he goes and finds ways for me to learn all these things, whereas with a parent, it's more just kind of casual conversation kind of thing and less purposeful.
My son seeking a mentor is, I think, the single most positive thing that has come out of this. He approached a local business leader on his own and formed a relationship there that has already branched into other relationships. And I think what a lot of these students are going to learn is that people who are accomplished in their fields thoroughly enjoy helping a young, energetic, excited, focused person. And I think once these students realize that it's not a burden to be a mentor, but a gift, and it's a mutually beneficial relationship, then the sky is the limit. So the mentor in that relationship is the single most positive item in a sea of positive items.
Some of the things I do with my mentee include sitting down with him to talk about what he plans to do, and for things that he just hasn't wrapped his mind around yet, I have him write things down, like things he likes to do and things that he doesn't like to do, because I feel like that's a great first step in understanding things that you're really good at.
I really value the opportunity that Evan has to have a mentor at this point in his high school education, that it's kind of something that isn't always experienced or even seen in the adult world. So for him to understand the value of having a mentor and walking alongside a business person today and this soon in his life, I think will have benefits for the future.